Hello and welcome to my video blog. Today it goes about the last enhancements of the version 4.1 of the Pascal Project Manager and Editor. There are smaller and bigger ones. I start with the smaller ones. They are tiny but nevertheless helpful. Here, for example, I have selected a project here in the FMX list, and when I want to have a look into the project files, I can click on it and you see at the bottom the path and the file size and so on. And now I can also use the up and down cursor and so to select the file and get the info at the bottom. And if one file does not exist, we get an info here in the status file that the file does not exist and also not the directory, so I can adjust it. I will come back to it later, but at first we go to the other news here in the Project Manager. So, and now we go to the IDE-Manger. We have here a new tab, the Project tab. Here you can see the last projects you have added in the different Delphi versions simply by clicking on it. And you have also the favorite tab where you can see and also open this project directly in Delphi or in Pascal Editor, or copy the project path to the clipboard, or copy all selected project paths to the clipboard, whatever. And you have also the demo projects that collect all the demos from the Delphi version, and you can filter it also. If I want to see all Bluetooth demos, then I can select them here and open directly. Because there are 325 projects with Delphi coming in Delphi 11 Alexandria, there are a lot of projects, and that's good help to go to the different projects. So now we go back to the beginning scenario, and I want to open this project directly in Rio, Delphi Rio. And so I've started now the project, and if we have a look here in the file list, we see that the program is more or less hidden because it's in the folders here. And when we go down to it, we see here the little red sign that indicates that the file does not exist. Unfortunately, it's not possible to edit this information here. It's only read-only. So that means normally we have to go to the project menu and remove from the project. This is a file, and then I would have to edit from the right place again. So I will show you an alternative way. That means I will open this project here in the Pascal Project Editor. I've made here also the same enhancement. You see when I move down up here, there's also the information that the file does not exist. And we can now adjust it, for example, in the project path file, and we could edit like this because it is a relatively path. So this is one position where I have adjusted, and we are coming to the next issue and the next enhancement. We can now also open the Delphi project file that we could do also before, and we have this view here in the middle, but we have now on the left side this view that is more ordered, and I have sorted it by projected path configuration and the enhanced configurations. And here are also the resource items where we find here this entry. And you see normally when files are existing, you see here also the size and the date, but this file does not exist because the path is wrong. So we could change this. We can change this here also, like this. And save it, and all is done. So, and I close it. And if we go back, open this project again, we can now see that this problem is fixed. So I'm back at the project file. Here you find a lot of interesting information. For example, if you want to look for the info keys, you find it here, or the search paths. So make it a little bit wider, then you can check it if they all exist or not. And you can very easy go to these informations. Here in these resource item tabs you find the files that are included in your project, and this is all the corresponding information from the XML file here. And here in the extensions folder you find more information about deployment, for example. So you have here a short overview about the files that are deployed to the several platforms. This is a kind of copy of the deployment project file, which we can also open. And here we have it also sorted. You see I've worked only with Windows and Linux with this project. Therefore, we have only here some files that are, I see also with Mac OS 2, and there I had used some more files. So you can easily check which file you deployed to the different operation system, and you can see this much more easier than here in the XML file. Yeah, in general, I would not recommend to edit directly here the project file, except you really know what you are doing. And don't edit these files here, not with a simple editor program, because some files have a special format. For example, when I here open the info plist file, that contains information for your Mac OS program. When I open it here, you can see here down at the start near the status line that it has a special file format. It has a Unix line feed format. So it's if you editing this program with a normal editor that is aware about this and save it as window format, and then your programs won't run on macOS. So really, if you editing this kind of files, use specialized programs like this Pascal editor program. And by the way, if you are here in this area, and for example in the resource items list, you can also direct from here open the file and work with it. And you can go back, and the program remembers then here the last selection in the object or XML-TreeView List. Yeah, that was the last. I forgot one. For example, if we have here a form. For example, we have this form and we want to translate the captions or text here in this case in FMX to English. Then I can use this new command extract text from the menu tools, where I simply check which kind of information I want to collect, captions, hints or text, and set start. And now all information that are needed are here, and it's much more easier, for example, to translate it here, because I can very easily move between the different lines. And when I'm ready, I set copy all to clipboard. I pass it just short here. You see it's constructed like some assignments, so that it's ready to use on here in your program. Yeah, that was all for today. Bye bye.